Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So this time in this particular video, I want to give you information about that kind of a company, uh, which should really do well in the next round about 1 to 2 years period, because I am talking about that kind of an opportunity of a company which has increased its profit in the from last year to this year multiple folds. I mean, I'm talking about profit jump of more than 60 times or 70 times in a single year. And why it's going to be important? Because stock price is generally a function of the earnings and the earnings growth. And if there is a huge amount of profit growth, so investors will be jumping onto that sooner or later. So we will be now talking about those things. Let me share the screen. So first of all, let us try to understand the technical chart of this company, where you can see the short-term moving average and the long-term moving average, exponential moving averages of this one. So there is a continuous increasing trend. It's good. And then you have got some amount of correction here, and then it has again bounced back. And in the last 3 weeks, there is a certain amount of correction because of US Fed increasing the interest rate to control the inflation in US. But however, the price has touched the long-term moving average and it has bounced back. It might even cross this short-term moving average as well, but we need to, however, wait and see for next 3-4 weeks. And after that, we will have to take a call what's going to happen. If you see, the stock price has not that much appreciated considering the strong results that the company has put. That means it was almost like 40 a year back, and now it is 69, 70 rupees. That means it is not even jumped. I mean, it's not even doubled in spite of such a spectacular results that it has got. Now, if you see the RSI chart, again, it's a short term and the long term, you can see there has been some amount of growth that has happened here whenever the short term is above the long term. And now, if you see again, it was above, it has corrected. Now, I think it is again moving back. And once this short term RSI, which is for 14 periods, will cross for this 80 periods, which is the red color here, then again, you're going to have a huge spike up in the stock price that's going to happen. This is as per the technical analysis, whatever I have it for you. Now we will try to see what is this company and why it makes a lot of sense for you. So the company which I am talking about is Elpro International. So, of course, a lot of people would have not even heard about this company. In fact, I was also one of the same persons who had never heard about a company like this. But whenever a company makes profit, investors will start paying attention to it. That's quite normal. So we will try to see it, what exactly makes this particular company special in that particular regard. So now, what is this company is all about? This is into manufacturing of electrical items. In simple terms, it's not only that, it is also into real estate, sometimes construction and development. And it's not only that, this company is also into equity investing. And yeah, small amount of windmill also this company is having, but you can live about all these things. The main interesting part of this company is not about its manufacturing of electrical components or real estate, but it is mainly the investment portfolio that the company is having. That is what is of real interest, which you will, however, come to know that over a period of time now. If you see, these are all the electrical things that they are doing it. Since it is not making a lot of financial sense, I will be not talking about that one. So that means this is going to be a diversified company. That means it's not only into one sector, it is into multiple sectors, which that means investing in these kinds of companies are relatively risk-free because too much of volatility, you should not see it over a period of time, considering that it is having such a good diversification. So earlier, real estate was contributing more. You can see this one here. And then there was having some technical collaboration, financial collaboration with General Electric. This is a popular company from US, which everybody knows it. So these things, however, is not of interest to us. So let's not waste our time over there. Some real estates also this company is doing, like Elpro Park, Elpro City Square in Pune region, but okay, so it is doing some average work there. The main thing what I wanted to really tell about this particular company in this particular video is its investment of PNB MetLife, where a considerable amount of stake the company has sold. This has happened in the last financial year. That means in the financial year 2022. That means which ended on 31st March 2022. So what they have done is they have given an approval to sell 93% of their shareholding in the PNB MetLife company. So because of that, they have got money of almost 1,323 crores all of a sudden. So how this particular thing has impacted this company, all those things we are going to see it. And then this particular 25% pledged shares, it's of the past. Now they have recovered it, so there is no point in again going through that particular news now. Now, if you see the other details, fundamental details of this company. So right now the market share is closer to 70, 1,200 crore company. I mean, it's a it's my small cap company. So stock P just one. So you can just make a note of it. So it is quite cheap in my opinion. The book price itself is 73 against the current price. That means book value itself is higher than the stock price, which is great. That means even if the company closes down now, you should be getting the more value than the stock price of the company itself. And then ROC 1411, nothing really great about it. So profits to earning growth 0.00 for last 12 months, which is awesome. Any value, any positive value closer to zero is awesome, and 0.00 is really awesome, no doubt at all. In the last 3 years also, it was having a good value, 0.04. Intrinsic value to the price ratio is excellent, 5.63 times. That means it is intrinsically at least more valued, at least by 5x times. Promoter holding, 75%. That is the maximum thing that is allowed in Indian equity, and the company is completely having that. What else we need, right? And then book value in the 3 years, it has jumped 9 times. We generally say even if it is jumped by 1.5 times, it is excellent. Now you have a company which has jumped its book value in just 3 years 9 times. So other things like these things are actually not negative, these are all positive, but we will understand it why this ratio so shows us negative at this particular point of time, because during that time operating cash flow was negative an year back. So that is why generally sometimes it shows like that. But however, let us not spend time over there. Sales has increased 80% on a quarterly basis year on year, and then net other things we are going to see it now, which is of most interest to you. Yeah, so one of the important things which you need to note down is the company has got 1,300 crores as an other income. This makes a lot of sense over a period of time. And also one of the other important parametric which you need to know is debt to equity is 0.05. Any value which is lower than 0.5 is considered to be as good for any company where that they have reasonably managed it well, and 0.05 is very good value, excellent value. That's what we have. And then operating cash flow has jumped 19 times. That is huge. In fact, that is insane. How can operating cash flow so sometimes jump? So all these things, however, we are going to understand it now, right? So this is going to be a chart of last 3 years where you see the 50 moving average and the 200-day moving average, it is above. That means it is showing a sign of bullishness. And if you see the price to earning growth, this is what I wanted to make you understand, that on an average it was having a median PE of 49 for a 3-year period, and right now the PE is how much? 1, or at least closer to 1. That means we can still say that this company, if it wants to move towards its historical performance, at least it has to jump 49 times. And that too, in this particular point of time, we should have been for the 49 times. But nevertheless, we will still try to go and understand what other things have happened in this particular company. So from the screener, machine generated intelligence, we are going to see it. Reduce debt, good. It has become debt free, almost closer to debt free. Excellent. Stock value is lesser than the book value. Again, awesome. It's expected to give a good quarter. That's why we are talking about this company. And then it has delivered a profit growth of almost closer to 70% CAGR. Indian GDP itself is growing around 7%. This is 70%. That means 10 times the value that the country is growing, this company is growing with respect to the profit. Other negative things, it's not paying dividend. Okay, who is interested in that? Then other income is 1291. This we are going to see it. They have shown machine generated things shows as negative, but I don't think this is negative at all. In fact, it's a huge positive. So we are going to understand it. And day to days has deteriorated, but it's not that bad at all. So then we are going to understand the quarterly performance. So this is what I'm talking about. The company was making an other income of 451,347 crores for a quarter. Suddenly it has made in the March 2022 quarter 1,271 crores. You can just compare these values and this particular insane value. You will understand that what is that we are talking about. And then you can see the net profit. It was almost like 1,510 like this. Right now it is 1,056 crores for March 2022. EPS was hovering around 0.3, 0.6, something like that. Now it is 62. How many times is it? I mean, it's closer to 18 to 20 times or something like that, even much higher in my opinion. Is it closer to 100 times? Yeah, it's closer. The 0.60 was the highest value that we had. Right now we are having 62 as the EPS. That means it has shoot up almost 100 times. And then profit, again, this is a very high value. You can see this one here. And the chart which you will really love is, look at this. In last 12 months, this particular profit growth has happened. How many times is this? 3,000, more than 3,000 times the profit has grown. Yeah, so sometimes it's strange that these kind of companies do exist. And sometimes, who knows, the opportunities in the market, you are going to get this kind of an opportunity. Right? So maybe once in a lifetime, you get a company with this kind of an insane growth. And then we are talking about other things, other parameters. Okay, let us not talk about profit, right? Let us talk about other things which are important. Yeah, let us see borrowings. Borrowings was in the range of 200. Now see, it has become 56. That means the company is able to get rid of the debt almost 70%, the whatever that they had it last year. What else do we want from a company which is getting rid of its debt? And you can also see this particular reserves. Where was this 150, 160 value crores? And right now, where is this 1,215 crores? It's almost 8 times just in a year. And then we have operating cash flow that has turned out to be a negative. That is maybe because that they paid certain amount of direct taxes, and why they paid this much of direct taxes also we will try to understand it. But that's no problem at all for a company which has given that kind of a performance. And now if you see this particular value from repayment of borrowings. This is what I wanted to show you. They were, however, repaying the borrowings in the last 3-4 years. That's always a good sign for a company. Now they have all of a sudden paid 166 crores at one shot. So that is excellent for any particular company, right? And then we will be having other values like promoter value share has been increased. So this is what we want in any company. That means if you see from the promoter shares, if you see from the borrowings point of view, it has reduced. If you see from the profit point of view, it has increased. Almost all the things have happened positive for this particular company. Now, what I wanted to show to you is one PDF where I wanted to show you the quality of this management, how they are. So it was, I think, 34th page. So this is from their annual report. You can see this 34th page here where they are talking about what happened with respect to the investment. So they wanted to do the further divestment, diversification to mitigate the risks. Okay, so that's understandable. So that's why what they did in the last quarter of the last financial year is they have completely sold their major stake. So which has given them 1323 crores, and that money, they did not keep it idle. In fact, they went ahead and they pre-closed their borrowings, and that means how much they have closed it. So almost 190 crores that they have repaid the borrowings. That is excellent. That means in spite of doing that, they are still left out with how much, 1,300 and 200, so almost 1,000, more than 1,000 crores they are still left out with respect to that money, and that they want to use it for other investments, to build that particular opportunity. And that's the reason why they have got a new member in their board, by name Deepak Kumar Ajmera. So he is quite experienced in these kinds of profiles. He has done it before in some other companies. So now the company has become richer. It has got more reserves, and it has got a new person who has handled this kind of activities before. So this is what I wanted to share in this particular video. So in spite of sharing all these things, now whether you want to make an investment in this or you don't want to make an investment, it's up to you. At the end of the day, it is about your risk and then your reward. Thank you. Bye.